Hey friends, good morning. Okay, so today we are going to do online dating tips for men. I'm going to go through it pretty quickly and yeah, I have this sheet. I just wrote some notes so we stay on track, but let's get into it. And of course, this video is aimed at men who are seriously looking for a woman, like more or less looking for a wife. Okay, so let's start with your profile. So one, I would say no mirror photos. Like, I do think women can get away with having mirror photos, but I think for men, it's better to just do no mirror photos. For women, it can be a bit of a turnoff. I instead would say the next time you're with your friends and you have a cute outfit on, have them just snap a photo. Maybe a photo of you doing something you love to do, like playing a sport or swimming. Yeah, something like that. Okay, the next one is gonna be no pics with women who look like they could potentially be your girlfriend. I personally would say just keep women out of your photos. When us women are scrolling and we see a photo of you with another woman, although, like I said, it could be your sister, like our mind might go to, oh, maybe he has a girlfriend or like he's still showing photos with his ex. And that can sometimes just be like no. Okay, and that's gonna bring me to my next one, which I personally would just recommend not having children in your photo. One, just for like the privacy of children, but other than that, also, I think for women, we might think, oh, like he has a child. If you do have a child, I mean, I guess there's more reason to have the child in your photo. But again, I think just putting in your profile that you have kids, or like, say if you're an uncle, in your profile, you could write, I'm an uncle and I love being an uncle. And that's enough. I don't think you need like the picture with your niece or nephew in your photos. Okay, next is gonna be honest. If you, for example, are 38, but in your profile it shows that you're 36, no. Be honest. Like, if I were to find out that a man lied about his age on his profile, that's a big turnoff and a big red flag. Like, what else is he lying about? If your profile is saying the wrong age, I know that with apps like Bumble, all you have to do is send support a message saying, hey, I need my age changed to this age and here's my birthday, and they should do it pretty quick. So the next one is gonna be add personality to your profile. Men, if your profile is blank, women who are like seriously looking are gonna be turned off by that, because like for me, if I see a blank profile, I think he's just looking for a hookup. So fill out your profile, put personality in it, show your quirks. Like, what do you actually enjoy doing? If you're seriously looking for a partner, you want to show them who you are, Like, I've seen a lot of profiles where people will keep it generic, like thinking, yeah, they don't want to add their personality. But here's the thing. Add your personality, be yourself, and you're going to attract the right people for you. So, for example, if you love board games, put that you love board games. If every Friday night you go to the arcade, put that, you're going to attract women who also are into those things or who find those things attractive in men. All right. Next is going to be going into scheduling the date. So, well, one, when you start chatting with a woman, do not say anything sexual. If you're seriously looking for a partner, do not bring any sexualness into the conversation. Save that, okay? Remember that, because that's such a turnoff. Like, no. So, and also I would say try to stay away from like looks-based compliments. Yeah, if she has like, say, a painting she made in her profile, you could tell her that painting is really cool. But I think like, oh, you have a great body, stuff like that is a no. We don't need that right now. If you're chatting with us, we know that you think we're cute. Okay? So when it comes to scheduling the date, I would say within within 2 to 3 days of like regularly conversing, schedule the date. Women definitely wait for men to schedule the date. We just think that that's attractive. I think in general, women are not going to ask you on the date. They're going to wait for you to ask. So yeah, within 2 to 3 days, if she's interested in you, she should say yes. If it is too soon for her, she should be able to communicate, hey, I'd prefer to chat longer, and then schedule the date. And if she can't communicate that, she's probably not ready for a serious relationship. Okay, I would recommend keeping the first date relatively simple. Coffee, drinks, a walk around the park, something where you have an easy out if you're not interested. I definitely have guy friends who have done like a paddleboarding first date, which can get expensive and lengthy. And it can be hard to like, if you're in the middle of the lake, it's hard to like get away from the date. So I would say keep it simple for the first date or two. Once y'all know that you're interested in each other, then you can do the more extravagant date, like a dinner. Next tip is going to be in regards to the location. Do not do a spot that's right next door to your place. This can be seen as, okay, he's just trying to get me home with him. I would say, like, of course, be sensitive to where she's located. Maybe find a spot that's in between the both of y'all. Yeah, so there's that one. And next is going to be pay attention to what she put in her profile. Maybe in her profile, she writes like she loves coffee. Maybe she even writes what her favorite coffee location is. And that could be an easy suggestion. Like, hey, I see that you love Big Bear Coffee Shop. What if we meet there on Friday at 6 p.m.? And men, like, I do think the more details you can give when scheduling the date, like, hey, Big Bear Coffee Shop, this date at this time, that I think works great. Or you could ask her like, hey, what time are you available? But I think the less back and forth that there has to be, the more likely you are to secure the date. And men, I think that a lot of women find it attractive, like just a man taking the lead. But of course, it's also attractive when you ask us for our input. Yeah, but you know, a woman who is ready for a serious relationship and who is seriously looking, she should, if you do suggest a time and date, Friday, 6 p.m., if that doesn't work for her, she should be able to come back to you and say, hey, I'm busy Friday, but how's Saturday at 6 p.m.? You know, and if she can't do that, kind of like I said before, then she's not the right person, because that's someone who's ready for a relationship should be able to assist in getting the date scheduled. One really important one came to mind. Be sure to confirm the date. So I think, like, say you schedule the date on a Monday, but the date's not until Friday. So I think you should still try to keep some conversation leading up to the date. If there is no conversation leading up to the date, I would say like 2 days before, send like a message that's like, hey, I'm excited to see you on Friday at 6 p.m. And then the day of the date, like the morning of the date, so in this case, Friday morning, I think also send a confirmation text like, hey, I'll see you tonight. Why? Because I've just heard of multiple stories where a man doesn't confirm the day of. He may have even confirmed the day before, but he didn't confirm the day of. And so for them, they're like, okay, well, he's bailing on me. I don't want to spend time getting ready. So they just don't show up to the date, which is silly. They should definitely message him and, you know, check in. But yeah, I'm going to say confirm a few days before. And if nothing else, confirm the morning of. Yeah. And when looking for women, don't just base it off looks. Look at their profile and see if they're someone that you actually think that you actually have things in common with. If you can't think of anything to say to them in the beginning, if there's nothing on their profile that gives you an idea of something to say to them that's not looks based, then maybe y'all just don't have much in common. Because yeah, I think it shouldn't be super difficult to have the conversation with someone that you get along with, or that you're going to get along with. Men, one more thing, do not put things in your profile like no single moms. That is such a turnoff for both single moms and non-single moms. Like, I think calling out any group in your profile is just not, it's a no. So keep it cute, keep it cool, be honest, thoughtful and respectful. Keep those in mind as well. Okay, I don't want to just keep blabbing, so I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will be back next week. Much love to you all. Let's go, let's grow. You got this.